This video is powered by the pros at Pascal Air Plumbing and Electric. Arkansas owned, Arkansas operated. GoPascal.com.
You guys had lost 3 games where you missed the 3-pointer at the buzzer. What was it like to win a game where the other team misses a 3-pointer at the buzzer?
Definitely good to see the roles reversed. It actually looked good. It was scary watching it from half court where I was at, but definitely good to get a win, 4 SEC wins in a row. So we're rolling.
And you guys, I need to look it up. I have a hard time believing Grace hit a 3-pointer all year. What did Eric tell you all in the timeout as far as, you denied their guys like Johnson and Jackson? I mean, they're shooters, and you made their big guy have to take that shot, and didn't even hit the rim.
Yeah, so don't let nobody behind you, no silly fouls, and we're supposed to got the steal when they threw it, but they made a basketball play, and we got the person that if anybody wanted to shoot, he shot it, and that's what we wanted.
And I thought that the possession before, Brown got by Jordan, then Mikal was there at the basket. I thought made him take a pretty tough shot. What'd you think of that play Mikal made on their next to last possession?
Y'all see he can defend the rim. Texas A&M had 7 blocks, so I'm not sure if he blocked it, but he definitely altered the shot, and that was a really big possession. If he would hit that, I think they would have been up 1, and we would have had to come down and draw something up for the last play.
Okay, I got a few more, but I'll turn back to Mike. Thanks, Ricky.
Yeah. Curtis.
Hey, Ricky, maybe, a little too close for comfort there, but as close as you guys have been on the road, how good does it feel to kind of get over the hump, especially when you turn around and have another one on Tuesday?
Yeah, the last couple of games, I remember all the close games we ended up losing. So that was definitely a win. 4 in a row, we're on the hot streak, so we just got to keep it going. Kentucky Tuesday, we're going there. That's 2 road wins. That'd be good to get with that one, and then we come back home versus Mississippi State. I'm not mistaken. It's home?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Hutch? No, sorry, Scotty?
Yeah, Ricky, South Carolina went on a stretch, I think, second half where they hit 9 of 11 shots, and then they missed their last 3, I think, in the last 35 seconds. What did you see from you guys' I guess, late game defense to force some key misses? We switched Devo on Johnson, and he was all over him. I think he was still hitting tough shots, but Devo wasn't gonna let any of that get off, and he put me on GG, and I was determined not to let him score as well. So, I mean, that was key for sure. What were your thoughts today on Jalen Graham? I think he was 8 of 10 from the floor, and then Devo made all 4 of you guys' threes.
Yeah, like I said all year, Jalen, that can be any day. He's one of the most skilled bigs I've ever played with. So any day, anytime he gets a chance to play and he's ready to play, then that can happen. 16, 20, it don't matter. So, and Devo, he's really been consistent the last 5, 7 games. So we're going to need that down the stretch.
Hutch?
Yeah, Ricky, y'all have had a couple of games this year where you've led by double digits in the second half, weren't able to finish it off. What were the conversations today, late in the game as they made their run that enabled y'all to finish this one off?
Wait, one more time? My bad.
What were the conversations like late in the game as y'all, they made their run, came back? What were y'all able to do to kind of keep from, collapsing and losing another one like that?
The key to this game was desperation. We knew we couldn't lose this game. This was we had games that are must wins, but this was a must win. Like, they're one of the bottom teams in the league. They're still a good team, but they're one of the bottom teams in the league, and we knew we couldn't lose this game because we was already on a hot streak, and this was going to be a big game going into March for as far as seeding or even making it. So we knew we couldn't lose, and we just had to click that in our heads.
Bob?
Yeah, Rick, you guys were up by 13, looked to be in pretty good shape. And they came back and took the lead. And, a lot of teams, when they blow a lead that big, they don't recover. What was it about you guys that enabled you to regroup and still win the game?
Like I said, we was desperate. we couldn't lose that game at all costs. That's been the conversations all week. That's been all the conversation leading up to the game. We couldn't lose the game. It was a must win. And when that clicked back in our heads, I think we got lackadaisical for a little bit, but when that clicked back in our heads, we were good.
And then you made a pretty incredible drive, I thought. I think it made it 6-2, 61. So you guys still had a little bit of work to do. That was a huge shot, because if you don't hit that and they get the board, then you're down. And do you remember that shot I'm talking about? You drove and kind of scooped it under, and I just thought it was a hell of a shot. Could you describe that play a little bit?
Yeah. I just knew I needed to get to the rim. I think that was the only rim attempt that I had. I was shooting a lot of mid range and settling this game, so I just had to get to the rim and try to draw a foul. And I pump fake, he lifted, so I just scooped it under.
And you mentioned having to go to Kentucky. They've obviously gotten better, but Arkansas has won there before. And now that you got, I mean, I know South Carolina, of course, South Carolina went there once. So you never know what the hell's going to happen in the SEC. But how much does this help you guys, giving you a boost going to Kentucky?
Definitely a boost. 4 SEC wins in a row. Like, we're on a hot streak. Hopefully we move up another spot in the standings. And Kentucky's a good team. They start off the season slow. People had their own comments about them, but they're still a good team with a really good coach. So I know they'll be ready to play, and we got to be ready to play.
BetOnline remains your number one source for all your sports betting this season. Everything from the NFL and bowl season to esports. You'll find the latest odds, team matchup info, player news, and game trends at BetOnline. BetOnline features live betting, free contests, and live scores for almost any sport or game imaginable. We're the fastest and easiest way to bet on all your favorite leagues and events. Head to betonline.ag to join and receive a 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Make sure to use the promo code BELIEVE to receive your rewards. That's BLEAV. Bet online, where the game starts.